Yeah? All right. My first time to play here. My name is Will Kapinos. Most of y'all know me. I know most of y'all. I don't know. There's probably a few people who haven't seen me play. So I'll just kind of talk you through it. For those, the very few who don't know, I've played in bands here for a long time. I was in a band called Jet Screamer way back when, 2 versions of it. And I was in a few other bands that we'll talk about. I was just kind of planning on doing a greatest hits here of stuff. So just enjoy. All right, here we go. This song's called Anytime. Anytime is a good time. Yeah, to be the one you love. Any day is such a good day to be the one you think of. When you row your boat up the creek, try so hard not to speak. Don't think you should, but you think you could. It's worth waiting for something good. And he tries, good in her eyes. Yeah, be the one you love. Any hour, these words are flowers to be the one you think of. Did I put you on a pedestal? Set you up in a Dunkin' booth? Full course meal, what you wanna hear? Starving for one little bit of truth. Anytime is a good time. Yeah, to be the one you love. Day is such a good day to be the one you think of. Thank you. Thank you very much. This song is called Toastmaster. This may not be the last time, but it probably will. Every cowboy his sunset, every rider his hill. You can take all the stones, weapons, and gold. I'll take the last of the loose ends when the story is told. May the morning dew that you trample through not cause you to slip and fall. When your children grow strong, may they learn right from wrong, never spite you at all. We've been through so much, yeah, my good friend. Struck fear in the hearts and minds of good men. Now we've reached lesbians of our never agains. I know. And now from now on I'll sing you this song every show. May the morning dew that you trample through not cause you to slip and fall. When the locusts descend, bringing ruinous end, may they not touch your farmland at all. All the memories we made, all the bum notes we played, may the good ones stay till we're dust. Through fortunes and fames, all the forgotten names, destinations, rivals and busts. Thank you. Right on. Okay. This song is called Crazy Old World. Well, once upon a long ago, do you remember lying low, the moon above, the stars did shine, passing around that bottle of wine, laughing at what we were calling each other. You were calling me daddy, I developed a stutter, no clue of how it was soon to be. Turned out to be more like sister and brother. It's a crazy, oh little world, you're my kind of crazy, oh little girl. Our time, it wasn't no waste. It was worth it for every taste. Them poor little angels flew out of my heart. How could we rewind it all back to the start? These rose-tinted shades are covered in dirt. What you did to my heart, baby, left a stain on my shirt. Well, it's crazy, oh little world, you're my kind of crazy, oh little girl. Our time, it wasn't no waste. It was worth it for every taste. Now as I walk the streets alone, composing love letters over the phone, the greatest love story of all time. Well, it may not be, but it's yours and it's mine. It's crazy, oh little world, you're my kind of crazy, oh little girl. Our time, it wasn't no waste. It was worth it for every taste. It's crazy, oh little world, you're my kind of crazy, oh little girl. How could it be like it used to be when you're no longer her and I ain't quite me? Thank you. Yeah, so like Cody Jackson's wearing a Make Believers t-shirt. That was the band I was in with A-Dub and Chris Garver with those three songs. So that's how we're starting it off. These next couple are a Jet Screamer Mark I pair of songs. Whenever I came to Denton in the 90s, like mid 90s, there was a lot of psychedelic bands called space rock bands, they called themselves, or they didn't call themselves space rock bands. Like the local Dallas Observer Press called them space rock bands. And I don't know, bands like Mazinga Phaser and Comet and Thorazine Dreams and who else am I missing? MK Ultra, like, you know, the detractors said, oh, they're just a rock bands with lots of effects and things. But that was the case, but like being like a really impressionable, like 18, 19-year-old, like, I mean, this was like stuff that sounded like 60s Pink Floyd to me. And so these next couple songs are like kind of what I came up with to like try to fit into that, I guess, a little bit. And like the second one won't really make any sense for like psychedelic, but here we go. This song is called Reptile Expo, and me and my bandmates came up with the name in an IHOP because we said we have to come up with a name for this song, and we looked in the newspaper and it announced that there was a Reptile Expo happening in Dallas that weekend, and so that became the name of the song, which still happens every year from what I understand. It's along another plane in the long and dark terrain. I'm talking in my sleep. It feels like it's time. I looked ahead. Deserted town between my ears. To know what makes hearts yearn. There's no use in asking why. Clouds fill up and lakes go dry. Sweating ocean, shooting sand, chopping fingers off your hands. I looked ahead, deserted town between my ears. To know what makes hearts yearn. Looked ahead, deserted town between my ears. To know what makes hearts yearn. Thank you. Right on, thanks y'all. Thank you, Train.
Smells like money.
Oh yeah. All right, this is still a Jet Screamer Mark I song. It's called Sleepless. This is like a 20-year-old's version of trying to come up with a country song, is what it sounds like to me now. I don't know. I'm sure I discovered Slobberbone by this time, and like I tried to come up with a country song, and this is what came out. I remember I played this once at a thing at Dan's, and maybe it was a song swap with Brent, and I made the comments of like, yeah, this song is a parody of a country song, basically. And then after the song, Brent Best said, well, no, country songs are a parody of that song. I was like, oh, thanks, Brent. What a guy. I'll let you make up your own mind. Today was the saddest day I've known. My baby, she done left me and gone. She moved to Austin to live with hippies. Didn't invite me along, but the words that you said looped into my head, and I ain't gonna talk to you no more. I sit around the house, I go to work stoned. Reasons to exist don't exist when you're alone, but the words that you said looped into my head, and I ain't gonna write you no more. I ain't starting over. I ain't carrying on. All the fish in the sea are poisoned, and so are you all alone. So the time has come, wrapping my lips around this gun, and you'll never ever see me no more. No, you'll never see me no more. Got a little dark at the end, sorry about that. Probably, thank you.
Here we go, on to shoegaze.
Yeah.
Stargaze.
I've never played this acoustic before. This is a dim locator band, a song called Matt and Jeff and I would call it The Wizard, but there's a Black Sabbath song called The Wizard, so I'm calling it The Queen right now. Sorry, Matt. Will he forgive me? Will you? All right. Little miss all alone, queen, whatever's under your throne, time, it has taken you. Hey, with your face in your hands, tears fill up the Rio Grande. Why? Well, I can tell you. Your past is gone, you're incomplete. Your time is up, you take your seat. What can you do? Hey, what your mean mama said. Say what your mean daddy did. Why? Doesn't matter to me. Hey, little miss, never been kissed. Time to unclench your fist. Grab rainbow out of the mist. A patch of moss, an albatross, a brick you laid, a ring you tossed. What can you do? Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. This will be a Jet Screamer Mark II song, the only one in the set, and it'll sound quite a bit different than the way we used to do it. It's called Vampire Girl. Well, I'm going down New Orleans, gonna get me a vampire girl. Said I'm going down to New Orleans, gonna get me a vampire girl. Put a stake in her heart, coming in through the back door. Said I'm going to San Francisco, baby, I'm gonna get me a new tattoo. Said I'm going to San Francisco, baby, I'm gonna get me a new tattoo. Fill my prescription one more time. On my shoulder, put a picture of you. Woo-hoo. Well, I'm going to New York City, lovely yeah, gonna get a spike in my tongue. Said I'm going to New York City, yeah, gonna get a spike put in my tongue. Setting off your metal detector, get them hard, get them wet, get fast, getting them young. Woo-hoo, well, I'm going to New Orleans, gonna get me a vampire girl. Said I'm going down to New Orleans, gonna get me a vampire girl. Put a stake through her heart, coming in through the back door. Thank you. Right on. What time we got? 10:40. 10:42. 10:42. Yes, that's what I said. I was in. I got to be in Wes Coleman's band. For those of you who know Wes Coleman. For a 3-week tour that he did in about 15, 16 years ago. Wes Coleman used to live here in Denton, and then he moved to Austin, and he was in a band called the Golden Boys. Yes. And in 2010 is when it was. Wes put out a record on Goner Records out of Memphis, which is like super cool garage punk label. And he invited me to come along with him to be a guitar player in his band. And because I could play guitar, and I also because I had a couple of amps and a couple of guitars he could borrow. So, and it was a super well organized tour, as you could probably imagine. Not really at all. Like, he bought this van from a plumber's widow, I think. A plumber's widow, so it was just beat to hell. And the one time I drove it, it stopped working, so they wouldn't let me drive it anymore. Yeah. And for the rest of the 3 weeks, I sat in a camping chair in the back of this van that didn't have any seats. And so it was about as chaotic and just crazy as you could imagine. Like, we played the gig in Detroit, and Wes had gone to the store with his buddy Timmy, who played in this band called Human Eye. And they went to the store and they bought like hot dogs and Velveeta cheese and potato chips. But it wasn't to eat, it was to tear open bags and throw into the audience during the show. And like, the floor was like just the cheese and the hot dogs and the potato chips had turned into this greasy mush and just made the floor like completely slick so that no one could walk on it. We took a break in Milwaukee, and we stayed at this guy named Vinny's house, who was in a band called Jail with 2 L's, and they put out a couple of records on Sub Pop. They were a cool band, actually. But like, that morning we wake up like pretty hungover, and Wes, like, I'm outside and like I'm out of money and I'm like in a just horrible mood. And Wes comes outside and with the guitar, and he's like, "All right, Will, here's what we're gonna do." Because Vinny had a studio set up in his bedroom, and he said, "I'm gonna write about 3 songs this morning, and then we're gonna record them, And then what I want you to do in the meantime is you write a song too. And then we're going to record that. I was like, okay. And so this is what I came up with. And that has never happened before or since. So we'll see what you think. Just a note in the margin of a book you let me read. Just a hole in your garden where I might have dropped a seed. The past is blown, but just how far? Which direction did I shoot the star? And I can't help wondering, would you ever come back to me? Just a trinket long forgotten that you stuffed into a drawer. A party guest nobody knows, passed out on your floor. The chance is blown, but just how far? Which direction did I shoot the star? And I can't help wondering, would you ever come back to me? I know it doesn't matter. The weeds are grown, the house condemned. Just drop my heart off at the thrift store. This coat is way too torn to mend. I walk and stumble and I fall down drunk. I can't seem to shake the funk, and will I always wonder, will I always wonder, would you ever come back to me? Thank you. All right. All right. I was in a band called Dove Hunter back in the day, a very popular Dallas band. Rest in peace to Jason Wortham. This isn't a Dove Hunter song. I gotta put in a different tuning real quick. But this is an unreleased Jason Wortham song. For y'all who are familiar with him, it'll sound like him, I think. He came over to my house one night and recorded it, so that's how I have this song, basically. I need a slide for it. Hold on. It's in my guitar case. Wait. sing it. You're just going to have to listen for it in his absence, I guess. Thank you. All right. This song is called Aim Low. Jason showed me this. He wrote the music for it, but we never did anything with it, so I went ahead and wrote some words to it. I hope that's okay. Got a stray guy out of tune there. Here we go. Oh, yeah, this song, like, I told Jennifer about this song when we were working on it with the Dim Locator band, And I said, yeah, we're working on this like sexy little thing. And she's like, you better not be cheating on me with a sexy little thing. There's so many things that we all need to hear from each other, need to believe to make us feel better. Like things that are broken can be repaired, pins that we knock down can always be spared, people we count on. Well, it's okay, it's understood. Don't always go down the way that it should. It might be rigged, I guess it could. There's so many places we never been, need to be checked off, checked out again. Deep is the root. Freedom ain't easy, whatever they say. We get so locked down, then we just sway from one to the other. Clock's winding down, the tank's running low. Had a great time, end of the show. We made it this far, but it's time to go. You get in my way, you'll have to aim low. 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 So many things that we all need to say to ourselves, need to believe to make us feel better. Like tabs we skipped out on can always be squared. Things we missed out on can always be shared. Eggs that are broken, it's hard to know just what to do with something borrowed, something blue. The signal is red. The clock's running down, the tank's running low. Had a great time, end of the show. We made it this far, but it's time to go. You get in my way, you'll have to aim low. 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 Thank you. Can I do one more, or should we get a move on?
Do one more.
One more is okay? All right. Where is that song? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, this is the most recent song I have written. It is called Paper Kites. Thank you, everybody. Man, thanks for being so... this is amazing. As long as I can get to work on time, as long as I can hear you breathing, as long as I can get back home to you, keep from grieving, as long as I can get set on my mark, as long as I can hear It's a drag how meaningful words become exercises. Things to practice and get right. It's Portuguese to me. I think it's Spanish to you. We drinking 7-Up or Sprite. Come on, baby, such a big maybe. The train I take to get back home to you. Long as I can get to work on time, long as I can hear you breathing, long as I can get back home to you, keep from grieving, long as I can get set on my mark, long as I can hear you dreaming, long as I can keep you warm at night, keep from freezing. What is a prayer worth when it's offered on the open market? Cryptocurrent paper kites. What is a thought without some kind of electricity? Are we connected to our flight? Come on, baby, such a big maybe. The train I take to get back home to you. Thank you folks so much. Broken Arms up next. Watch out for your ears. Watch out for your ears.